Hello students, in today's session we are going to study the concept integration. It is a mathematical concept that we are going to use in physics. As I always say to my students, this mathematics is very important to understand physics. And of course, I define mathematics as a language to understand physics. So in today's session, we are going to discuss one of the concepts of mathematics, that is integration, how to find the integration of a given function, at the same time how to apply this concept of integration to our physics. So we start with integration. Now this integration, what is this integration? Integration generally we use for summation. So here you can see this integration we are using, it is used for summation. So summation means addition, but when I speak about the word summation, I get the clear cut idea that we have to use the sigma sign. Sigma we use for summation. But why we are introducing that summation here? Let us understand that first. So if you go for this summation we can have the two types, that is notation. One is the sigma and other is an integration sign. This is also the summation sign, this is also a summation sign. But when to use this sign and when to use this sign? This summation, that is sigma, this is a sigma and that is an integration sign. This we used for discrete values. Discrete values in the sense, when you want to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 or 1 plus 3 plus 5, like this you are adding discrete values, means individual values you want to add, you can use this value, this sign, that is sigma sign. But when you want to add the continuous function, when you want to add for all the values, then we use the sigma sign. So therefore this sigma is used for continuous functions. This is for the discrete values and that is for continuous function. I hope the concept of integration is clear. What is integration? I say integration is generally we are using for summation. So to remove the confusion, I am giving when to use the sigma sign and when to use the integral sign. Now students, if you go for the types of integration, how many types of integration do we have? So we have two types of integration. The first one is indefinite integration and the second one is the definite integration itself. Now let us go for this main. How many types of integrations do we have? The first one, indefinite integration, and the second one is the definite integration. So let us try to understand the difference between what is indefinite integration and what is this definite integration. So when we want to integrate any function, let us see, I want to integrate this function, that is f of x. I am integrating, try to understand, I am integrating this f of x with respect to dx. That means f of x, it may be any function of x. So when I integrate this f of x, so I am going to get another function, capital F of x, and here we need to write one constant c, and this constant c we call it as integration constant, or constant of integration, also we can say integration constant. So I repeat once again, when you integrate any function, how to integrate, that I am going to show you, no need to worry. So if you integrate any function of x with respect to dx, you are going to get another function, that is I am saying it as capital F of x plus c. Always we have to mention that c is an integration constant. This is what I can say the indefinite integration. But when you go for the definite integration, what is this definite integration? In definite integration, we always go for the limits. Limits means from here to here we have to integrate. From x is equals to 1 to x is equals to 2 we have to integrate. Here you can see indefinite means I have not given any values. I have not given any values here. So What is the main difference here is, here you have to give the integration from a to b. Try to understand, I'm integrating the given function under particular limits, under particular values, that what you call it as lower limit and upper limit. This is called as the lower limit and this is called as an upper limit. So therefore this, if I integrate, this is f of x dx is equal to, I'm going to get what, f of x only, but integration from where to where, integration from a to b. Here the difference, we have to write c here. There you need not to write c. That integration constant you should not mention, because we are integrating, that fixed boundings are given, boundaries are given, that is from a to b. Then how to move, the next step, you have to always go for the upper limit. Means in place of x, write down the upper limit. Then again in place of x, we have to write the lower limit with the negative sign. So how to this? See, this is f of, what is this upper limit? B. So in place of x, we write b minus lower limit in place of x, again a. So the value of this, it is f of b minus f of a. This is the integration, or I can say this is the definite integration. So how to go with this type of problems and how to go with this type of problems, how to deal, I can say how to deal when this type of problems are given, when that type of problems are given, and how to use the concept in our regular physics that we are going to study. First, you try to understand what is this. Now students, we have seen what is integration and how many types of integrations are there. Now let us move to what is the use of this integration. So the first, we go for uses of integration. The uses. The first use, I can say, to calculate average value of any function. Average value of any function. See, this I'm writing with respect to mathematics, but we can say that this, the concept of integration, we used to calculate average value of any physical quantity. Here we are saying any function, but when we go for physics, instead of using any function, we use any physical quantity. We can calculate average value of any physical quantity. Now, let us go for the second one. To calculate area under the curve or graph. So we can calculate the area under the curve. Like students, you know, if I ask you what is the area of a triangle, how to calculate the area of the triangle? So you simply says, sir, it is half into base into height. Okay, acceptable. If I ask you what is the area for a rectangle, so you say length into breadth. Okay, acceptable. But what when I give you an irregular shaped object? How to calculate? We can calculate the area of the given curve or under the given curve by using the concept of integration. So from this area, we can calculate the various physical quantities, like a displacement we can calculate, like we can calculate acceleration, we can calculate what I can say, the work done. So here what I am saying, to calculate the area under the curve, and hence to calculate, and from this, hence to calculate physical quantities like displacement. We can calculate displacement, or we can calculate work also, the best example, etc. So when I am giving the example for work, let us take the example itself as work. So I'm going to discuss now in detail work. What is work? You know, the work done by a constant force, it is just a force into displacement, F into S, or we can say Fs cos theta. But that formula, if you observe, that formula is for constant force. What happens the force if the force is not constant? क्या होगा जब constant force नहीं होगा? Try to understand from the graph. Let us see. See, this is the displacement x, and this is, I say, this is force. This is the displacement x. Now, if I apply a constant force, okay, that is directly we can go for force into displacement. But here the situation you can see here, the force first, it is increasing, then it is decreasing like this. The force, it is like this. First it is increasing, then it is decreasing, again decreases, and again it's try to increase. So under this situation, how to calculate the work done? So we can calculate the work done by the concept of integration. So how to calculate? Let us see. Try to understand the very important concept. Now, I take a small strip. A small strip I consider here, a small strip. So this strip is having a length, I say it is dx, a thickness, small dx I am considering. Now, for this strip, how much is the force here? Let us consider the force is F. How much force here? It is F. So I want to calculate only the work done corresponding to this strip. So work done, we can calculate force into displacement. And here I can say work done as per physics, it is force into displacement. But what is this force into displacement from the graph? Force is somewhat like breadth. And dx, it is length. So this is length into breadth. Is it not the area of this strip? Are you getting my point? So work done, we can say work done, what we are getting, students? Force into displacement. Try to understand. If you are not getting, I am explaining you once again. See, work done as per physics, it is force into displacement. Force into displacement. Keep it aside. Keep it aside. Now, I want to calculate the area of this strip. So this is something like a rectangular strip. So rectangular strip, I want to calculate the area for rectangle. It is length into breadth. So what is this length? It is dx. Breadth is how much? F. Or I can say this is the length, this is the breadth. So length is F, breadth is dx. So what is this length into breadth? Can I say the area of the graph or area under the curve? So what I am getting, force into dx. Dx is the displacement. So in order to calculate the work done, we can calculate as per physics force into displacement. As per the concept of integration या मैथमेटिक्स बताइए आप, मैं यहाँ पे जो है ना just length into breadth करूंगा, that is force into this displacement. So that only I am writing, and that indicates my area under the graph. So it is force into displacement. Force into displacement. But that value, what we are calculating, force into displacement, it's only about the area of this. But I want to calculate the work done from here to here. The reason here is the force started acting here and it's ending here. So what I do here is I take the limit here. Try to understand the limit A, and here I take, this is the limit B. This is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. I hope what I have used in the previous topic. So this A is the lower limit, B is the upper limit. So when I integrate this strip from A to B, I am going to get the complete area under this graph. So if I integrate from A to B, I am going to get the complete area, and that complete area is our work done. I hope you have understood. Now, students, we are going to see the formulae as well as the calculation of a given function, that is calculation of integration of a given function. So the formula what I am giving here, just 5 formulae are there, and out of that 5, the first one is the very important. So let us see first one. Integration of x power n dx. This is integration of x power n dx, that is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. The reason of writing this plus c, because it is an indefinite integration. I am not giving any value here. I'm not giving any boundaries. I'm not specifying any lower limit or the upper limit. So therefore, here it is what? X plus x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. The condition here is you have to remember this n value should not be equal to minus 1. The value should not be equal to minus 1. When the question comes, when n is actually equal to minus n, then the formula will differ. That also I am going to give. Next, second one. Integration of sin x dx, it is minus cos x. Integration of sin x is minus cos x plus c. The third one, integration of cos x dx, it is minus sin. It is plus sin x, not minus, it is plus c. Integration of cos x is plus sin x. Next, fourth one, integration of e power x dx. So integration of e power x is e power x only. Fifth one, and the last one, integration of 1 by x. So what is this integration of 1 by x? If you take in the numerator, this power is 1, right? If you take in the numerator, then it will become x power minus 1. What I have specified here. So when x is equals to x power is minus 1, that is 1 by x, the answer will be log x base e plus c. So we have to work only for this as far as physics is concerned. Now we go for the first formula. How to use this formula for the given function. So for that, what I do, let us go with the questions itself. Find integration of x power 5 dx. The first question, find integration of x power 5. So integration of x power 5, the first question. So it is the first one, the first formula we have to use, integration of x power n dx. So what is this integration of x power n? Here we are having x power n, and here we are having x power 5. So how to relate this? What is the value for n? N value, it is 5. So I'll write the formula once again for you. Integration of x power n dx is equals to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. So what is n here? N is 5. So I'll write here x power 5 dx. This is the solution. N value is 5. So I'll write x power 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 plus c. So the answer here is x power 6 by 6 plus c. Integration of x power 5 dx. So this is the answer. I hope you are understanding. Now let us go for another question. So second one, integration of x power 8 dx. Integration of x power 8 dx. So how to integrate this? Let us see. Here, what is the value for n? N value here it is 8. So directly I am writing x power 8 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 plus c. That gives us the value x power 9 by 9 plus c. I hope it is clear. Next, let us go with another third one. Integration of 3x square dx. Integration of 3x square. 3 is a constant. It is an attached constant. Just you separate it. So what is the answer for this? 3 outside. 3 outside. Then integration of x square dx. Now what is this 2? 2 is indicating about the value of n. So what is n? N is equals to 2. So we can write the concept x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So therefore here what I do, देखिए 3 x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. That is 3. This is x cube by 3. So this 3 and this 3 get cancelled, and we are getting what? X power 3. And here I have to write plus c because I am integrating here, plus c. Nice, friend. Let us move to the next type of question. Let us go for an integration. The fourth one, integration of, try to understand, integration of what I am writing here, it is p power 4 dt. Just I am changing the variable. My concept is not getting changed. Just I am changing the variable. T power 4. It is something like x power 4 only. No need to worry about this. That is t power 4. So how to move with this? कैसा हम move करेंगे इसको? ये कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे. Just t power 4 and value is 4. Try to understand. Just I have changed the value of x, like of the function x to function t. So here x power 4, it is something like x power 4, that is t power 4. That means n value is 4. So x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So here we write t power 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 plus c. That means t power 5 by 5 plus c. So these are the types of questions what we are going to use in our regular physics. Now students, we'll continue doing the problems what we can expect. So here the fifth one. 4 questions we have done. The fifth one I'm solving. Integration of x x minus 1 by x plus cos x. This is the function I'm giving. Just I'm raising the standard of the question. So here integration of x minus 1 by x plus cos x. So how to move with this? Here nothing is there means x power 1 is there. Nothing is means x power 1. So how to go with this? So x power 1. So here I can write x power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 minus integration of 1 by x. What is integration of 1 by x? It is log x base e. So here I take log x base e. And you know integration of cos x, it is integration of cos x, it is just sine x. And just plus c. No need to write plus c plus c plus c, that is 3c. Just one integrating constant is enough for the number of functions. One integrating constant at last. Now students, the answer what I am getting here, this is x square by 2 minus log x base e plus sine x plus c. So this is the integration of a given function. Now next we can go for the sixth one. Integration of x square plus 5. Integration of x square plus 5. Let us see how to go with this. So if I take x square plus 5, so we can go with this like integration of x square plus, this is 5, no? So this 5 can be written as 5 into 1. Try to understand a very important step. 5 can be written as 5 into 1. Here I'll show you for your understanding. 5 can be written as 5 into 1. That is 5 into 1 is 5 only. So 5 into, can I say 1 as x power 0? Because x power 0 is 1. So what I am doing here is to apply the concept of integration to a constant. That constant I can write it as 5 into 1, and that 1 I am replacing by x power 0. So I am writing here x power 0, and this is dx. Now x square, the first formula we can use, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So it is what? X power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus 5 as it is. Now this can be written as x power 0, no? So it is 0 plus 1, because the value of n here it is 0. So 0 plus 1 by 0 plus 1. So the overall answer for this is x cube by 3, because this is 2 plus 1 is 3, x cube by 3 plus, you can see clearly, x power 0 plus 1. How much it is 0 plus 1? That is 1 only. That is x power 1 by 1. That is simple x only. So therefore, I write here 5x. So in problems, you need not to do this complete procedure what I have shown you. This is just for your understanding. If I ask you what is the integration of 5, we are getting it as 5x at last. Of course, we are getting plus c. That is for indefinite. Now, what is the integration of 5? It is at last, after doing these many steps, we are getting 5x. If I ask you, what is the integration of 7? It is 7x. What is the integration of 11? It is 11x. What is the integration of 2? It is 2x. With respect to dx, we are showing. I hope you have understood how to apply the concept of integration, that is indefinite integration, to solve the problems. Students, we have seen problems on indefinite integration. Now we are going to discuss the problems on definite integration. Definite integration means some limits will be specified, that are the lower limit and the upper limit. So under this situation, how to solve a problem, let us see. The first problem. Integration of some x square dx. You can see here I have given the limits. 1 to 2, and I am integrating x square with respect to dx. So how to solve this problem? First of all, you should know indefinite integration, how to solve. I apply the same concept here. X power n is equals to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So this is the situation what I have to use here, and after that I have to go for the lower limit and the upper limit. Let us see. So what is the integration of x square? So I go for x square means it is x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. This I have integrated this function, and I have to apply limits, that is from 1 to 2. You have to be careful here, we don't write plus c, because some boundaries are mentioned from here to here, that is from x is equals to a to x is equals to b. That is, a value is 1, b value is 2. So first you have to integrate this x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. Limits are from 1 to 2. Now let us see what to do. This is what, students? X cubed by 3. X cubed by 3, and the limits are from 1 to 2. Then you have to go for always upper limit minus lower limit. What is the upper limit here? It is 2, and the lower limit here it is 1. So in place of x we write 2. In place of x we write 2. कैसा लिखेंगे अब आप देखिए. This is x, so this is upper limit 2 cube by 3. Same function as it is, but in place of x we have to write 2. ये 2 यहाँ पे रख देंगे, so it will become 2 cube by 3. Minus, I'm substituting lower limit, minus, in place of x we have to write 1, so it is what, 1 cube by 3. That's over. Just you have to be careful, when you substitute upper limit it should be with plus, when you substitute lower limit it should be with minus. The problem is over, students. Now students, this 2 cube I can write it as 8 by 3, minus 1 cube, it is 1 by 3. So LCM, if you take the LCM here, it is 3, 8 minus 1, 7. That is 7 by 3 is the answer for this question. Now let us move for another example for your practice. Let us go for this, the second one. Integration of 0 to, I'll take the value, any value you can consider, 0 to 3 I'll take, and here I am going to take what, some x power 5. This is just, I'm framing out the question. So x power 5, if I am getting this type of question. So what we have to do, first I have to integrate this. How to integrate? At x power 5 means it is what, 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1. So directly I am writing x power 6 by 6. So here it is 0 and here it is 3. Now I have integrated, just I have to substitute the limits, upper limit and the lower limit, and you know the process, upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit is 3. So what I do here is, in place of x I take 3. So it is what, 3 power 6. 3 power 6 by 6. The same number, the same thing I have to copy, but in place of x I have to write 3. Minus, what is the lower limit here? 0. So in place of x write down 0. 0 power 6 by 6. Let us simplify it. This 3 power 6, students, it is what, 3 power 6. So you can simplify that by using 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, like 6 times. You can go with that, or you can leave the answer here itself, because it depends on the option, how the options are given. So 3 power 6, and this part will become 0. So minus 0 if I write, the answer is 3 power 6 by 6. If suppose this answer is not given, just you have to go for multiplication of 3 in 6 times. I hope you have understood how to go with the indefinite integration and how to move with the definite integration. Now we are going to see how to apply the concept of integration to our physics. Students, we have seen how to calculate an integration for a given function. That is, we have seen integration, that is indefinite integration as well as definite integration. Now let us move and see how to apply this concept of integration in physics. For that, I have some collection of questions. Let us see one by one. The first problem on the board, what we are going to discuss here is, the velocity of an object is v is equals to 2t plus 3t square. Find the distance traveled by it between 1 second and 2 seconds. So let us see, it's a very good question. And this can be asked in the competitive exam. Directly these questions can be asked in the competitive exam, and moreover I have selected the questions from your NCERT concepts only. So this is the velocity of an object is v is equals to 2t plus 3t square. We have to calculate the distance traveled by it in between 1 second and 2 second. I hope you are getting the idea what is this 1 second and 2 second. 1 second is the lower limit and 2 second is the upper limit. So let us go with this. So I start solving this. Let us see. V is equal to what? 2t plus 3t square. V is equals to 2t plus 3t square. Now you know, students, velocity is displacement by time. The rate of change of displacement is the velocity. So I'll take this velocity as dx by dt, and that is equals to 2t plus 3t square. Now what I do, the next step, dx is equal to 2t plus 3t square, just cross multiply it. I'm getting here dt. We have studied about the concept of integration with respect to dx. Here it is with respect to dt, integration with respect to dt. ठीक है, चलिए अब ना बेटा यहाँ पे हमें क्या कैलकुलेट करना है, डिस्टेंस तो कैलकुलेट करना है, बट बाउंडिंग्स आर गिवन 1 सेकंड टू 2 सेकंड. सो आई हैव टू इंटीग्रेट. अब हम इंटीग्रेट करेंगे on both the sides, but the time limits are given as 1 to 2. Now this is the displacement x. इसको हम लिखेंगे displacement x because integration of dx is x. Now here you can see it is 2t. 2t means the power is 1. 2t means the power is 1, t power 1. So it is similar to our the first formula, x power n. X power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So therefore here it is t, no? So I take this 2 as it is. इसको तो हम ऐसे रखेंगे, इंटीग्रेट करेंगे हम t power 1 को. So what we get, t power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. I hope it is clear. Once again, 2 as it is x power n concept, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. This is t power 1, so t power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1 plus this 3 as it is. Now I am integrating to this. इसको हम integrate करते हैं, t square. It is x power n again, n plus 1 by n plus 1. So here it is how much? 2 plus 1. T power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. And moreover, after integration, I have to apply the limits from 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Now let us simplify this, students. What we are getting? This is 2 t square by 2 plus 3 t cube by 3, and integration from where to where? 1 to 2. Now you can cancel this, right? 2 to 3, 3 cancel करेंगे बेटे हम, और यहाँ पे लिखेंगे हम t square plus t cube and limits from 1 to 2. So this we have just integrated. We have not applied any limits. Now अब हम लगाएंगे limits. How the concept of limits can be applied? Upper limit minus lower limit. So what is upper limit here? It is 2. Lower limit it is 1. So therefore, how to move with this step? Upper limit minus lower limit. चलिए, upper limit is 2. So in place of t, we have to write 2. So it is what? 2 square. Try to understand. 2 square. Plus यहाँ पे भी तो t है ना बेटा, तो हम लिखेंगे 2 cube. जस्ट कुछ भी नहीं करना है. फिर से देखिए आप, इन प्लेस ऑफ टी वी हैव टू राइट 2. एट दैट आई हैव रिटन टी स्क्वायर है ना बेटा, 2 स्क्वायर लिखा हूं. टी क्यूब है तो 2 क्यूब लिखा हूं. इन प्लेस ऑफ टी जस्ट आई हैव टू राइट 2. ये हो गया हमारे लिए क्या? अपर लिमिट माइनस व्हाट इज लोअर लिमिट? लोअर लिमिट इज 1. तो हम क्या करेंगे, जहां पे भी टी है वहां पर हम लिखेंगे 1. सो वी राइट हियर इट इज 1. सो इट इज हाउ मच? 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 1 क्यूब. सो हियर आई एम राइटिंग 1 square plus 1 cube. Now how to move with this? This is 2 square, it is 4, and this is 2 cube, it is 8. So 4 plus 8, it is 12. This is 12 minus 1 plus 1, that is 2. So the answer is 10. So here you need not to specify any limit because any values, or I can say the units, because the values velocity in what units it's mentioned, it's not given. So therefore we write just units here. I hope you have understood how to apply the concept of integration to our physics. We see more problems also. Students, we move to the next problem. where we are using the concept of integration to determine a physical quantity. So let us see on the board the next problem here. You can see clearly the next problem is the particle moves along the x-axis under the action of a position dependent force. That means it is a variable force. F is equals to 5x square minus 2x Newton. We have to find the work done on the particle when it moves from origin to x is equals to 3. So you can clearly say the force is measured in terms of Newton. That means it is the problem we are going to do in the units of SI. SI units में problem solve किया जा रहा है. Here you have to write the units at last. And one more thing, here if you want to see what is the lower limit and what is the upper limit, the lower limit here you can see that clearly it is origin, and to x is equals to 3, that is our upper limit. So origin means it is x is equals to 0, you know that. So how to solve this? The work done. So work done, we can have the concept work done is equals to integration of force into displacement, what I have given you as already as an example when I was explaining the work done by the variable force. So work done, F is integration F dx. But here the limits are also there, a to b. So what we have to do is, students, from where to where I have to integrate? From 0 to 3. That means the lower upper limit is 3. What is the force? Force we can write as 5x square minus 2x. In place of force, I am writing 5x square minus 2x. And what is this? Dx is the displacement. Dx as it is. Now you can see clearly what I am getting here. I have to integrate this term, I have to integrate this term, and I have to apply the concept of upper limit minus lower limit. So what is the integration of this part? What is the integration of this part? Let us see. So if I go for the integration of this part, 5 as it is, no change, 5, because it is a constant. X square, integration of x square. Now I am writing directly, it is x cube by 3. How? X power n plus 1 by n plus 1 concept. So x square, so x cube by 3 plus, this is minus 2 as it is. Here nothing is there means here it is 1. So what to do? 2x means x power 1. 1 means x power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. So directly I am writing here x square by 2, and we have to apply the limits from 0 to 3. Now students, this 2 and this 2 get cancelled. So here I am getting 5x cube by 3 minus x square, and limits are 0 to 3. That means what I have to do here, just I have to write in place of x, first I have to write 3, then that is upper limit, then minus of 0, that is our lower limit. So wherever I am having, जहां पे भी मेरे को x है वहां पे हम 3 लिखेंगे. So it is what? 5. यहाँ पे देखिए बेटा अच्छे से x क्यूब है, तो मैं लिखूंगा यहाँ पे 3 क्यूब बाई 3. ये माइनस, ये फंक्शन में भी हम 3 रखेंगे. वाई? बिकॉज द कंप्लीट फंक्शन पहले हम लिखेंगे 3, फिर कंप्लीट फंक्शन में हम लिखेंगे 0. सो माइनस x स्क्वायर, सो इट इज व्हाट? 3 स्क्वायर. सो व्हाट आई हैव डन, ये हो गया हमारे लिए अपर लिमिट माइनस लोअर लिमिट. अब हम लोअर लिमिट को कैसे देंगे? हाउ वी आर गोइंग टू मूव विद द लोअर लिमिट? लेट अस सी. अब हम लोअर लिमिट के लिए बेटा 0 है, तो हम क्या करेंगे? यहाँ पे 5/3, and this is what? In place of x, 0 minus a 0 cube. So you can see clearly this complete term is becoming 0. 0 into something minus 0, that is 0. Just we have to simplify this. So how to simplify? See here. This 5 and this 3, and here it is 3 times 3, it is right? 3 into 3 into 3. So what I am cancelling? 1 3 from here and 1 3. So it is what? Just 3 square. Minus this is what? 3 square. Now just simplify it. How much it is? 5 into 9. 9 and minus 9. So the answer is, this is 5 9s are 45 minus 9. So 45 minus 9, we can write directly 36. And here the work done we are calculating, and the units are mentioned as, all the units are mentioned in terms of, that is like we can say Newton, SI unit, meter is SI unit. So here also we write the SI unit for work, that is joule. So these are the examples what I have collected for you to understand or how to apply the concept of integration in physics. I hope you have understood the complete lecture.